good morning, evening, and night to all my YouTube fans. Good morning, this is Lulu. Yeah, another good day, isn't it? Oh, man. My tent is so freaking scattered, disorganized. That freaking job I had has been taking up all my time. I haven't been able to sit here and focus on it. So, that's what I'm going to do, Miss Lulu. Just get situated on cleaning it up. Well, I'll do it. You'll just sit there and watch me. Alright. Alright, that's a lot better. Would you agree that's a lot better? Fine, you don't care. Alright, so here's what's going on today. Alright, so I walked out of my job. That was the first step. Now I have to get situated on everything I have to do now. Part of that, let me open this door. It's hot as hell. But anyways, what I got going on now is one of the things about me working that job, I mean, I wasn't necessarily trying to get off the road. I mean, I was trying, but you can't really change your nature like that. But anyways, my plan was to stay long enough to collect up enough food, resources, books, clothing, and all that to make sure that when I am staying still, I don't have to keep running back and forth for food. I don't have to keep doing all this and the third. I end up collecting through my travels a bunch of rice, a bunch of dog food. I got 3 bags of rice that I keep at my tent, so I can always have some food just in case. So I have a lot of weight, and also have a lot of gear. I have a new cot, this new tent, a few extra tarps. I got this new sword, and I got this buddy heater, probably about 200 pounds of food, bunch of toilet paper, extra bags and stuff like that. So this next step is going to be transitioning from stationary to transient, and it'll take a few days, probably take like a week or so, depending on the resources I can gather while I'm doing it. But I don't want to throw all this food I have away. Actually, I have a few people I think I can give it to. So I want to start traveling again. I want to start hitting up some rivers and lakes and going to different states and train hopping again and hiking up mountains. Oh man, I can't believe I tried to run away from my life's purpose like that. Oh man, the things you do to try to make other people happy, right? Anyways, but that's what the transition is now. I have a lot of gear that I've collected while I was playing stationary that I want to keep because it's necessary. Food, clothing, shelter. But on the road, I don't need that much. On the road, I don't really need a tent. I can just set up a nice 16 by 18 tarp or something, 20 by 18 tarp, and have a good sleeping bag, a comforter, and my little baby with me. And I've lasted throughout the winters. So I've been traveling since I was 16 years old. I'm 32 now, so that's 16 plus years that I have been on the road. I've mastered this. Don't get me wrong, just because I'm a master doesn't mean that I know everything there is to know. Apparently I need some help walking down the road. But yeah, this is the next stage now. I have to get rid of some of the stuff that I have, because I will not be able to. I used to travel around with just a one of those big old, way bigger than this bag I got right here. I used to have one of those big old traveler's backpacks, and I would travel around the country: New Mexico, New York, New Jersey, Florida, Georgia, Virginia, Tennessee, just everywhere with just a bag. And I miss those days because it's, from the outside, it looks impossible. How the hell do you do this? But when you're doing it, it's so smooth. And yeah, you do wish that sometimes you had a little bit more than what you have. And yeah, I know sometimes you spend a lot of time away from your family, a lot of time away from your friends. But in a very destiny-fueled, selfish way, it's worth it. It is worth it. So yeah, that's what I got going on now. I have to get rid of a lot of this stuff that I have. And it'll take me a little bit. But that's part of the journey. That's the adventure. Adapting and changing. So, that's what's going to be going on now. I'll be back with an update as I do things. I'll be going up to the shopping center around here so I can get on Wi-Fi. And that's another thing too. I'm going to have to move my camp because this tick-infested area that I'm at now is not really good. As far as working at that place I was working at, it was fine. But as far as living, it's too much to ask. It's difficult to get water. I'm able to charge because I have a solar panel, but charging is not going to get me water. And all the water I have is pretty far away. So, that's what's going on now. Transitioning into my transient mode and finding a home for all this gear I've been collecting over the last year that I've been off the road. I don't necessarily know where I'm going to be going next, which state, which city. But I know I'm going. That's really the best part about life. Do you know? She knows. You know about life. You know more than me. One. Yeah, I know. We are going back on the road. We got to transition first. I was just telling them we got to transition. And yeah, you're going with me. What do you think? You're staying here with the ticks? Yeah, you're going with me. So, I'm getting ready.